खुदा हम आसियों पर ये बड़ा एहसान गए, या खुदा हम आसियों पर ये बड़ा एहसान गए, जिंदगी में फिर अता हमको किया रमजान गए।
अस्सलामु अलैकुम व रहमतुल्लाहि व बरकातुहू। अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह, अस्सलातु वस्सलामु अला रसूलिल्लाह व अला आलिहि व अला इबादिहि alladhina istafa. We have started from Surah Jinn, and inshallah now we'll read Surah Muzammil, Surah Mudaththir, Surah Qiyamah, Surah Insan, and inshallah Surah Mursalah. Today just 29 will be done. And today I'll talk about a beautiful amal, an action which actually cannot be seen physically, but it is all in your intention. And this amal called Husne Zan, good assumption. Whenever you think about someone and about his action, about someone's action, his words, what do we have to have? That we always think and assume good and positive. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says in Quran, Ya ayyuha alladhina amanu jitanibu kathiran min al-dhann inna ba'da al-dhanni ithmun. O believers, beware of assuming a lot. Beware of a lot of assumption. So many, thoughts and, making decision in your own mind about someone's behavior, talk, and lehja. Stay away from it. And then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, sometimes it actually leads us towards major sin. Inna ba'da dhanni, sometimes the assumption can lead us towards ithm, major sin. And may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala protect all of us. It happens, sometimes what happened, or not like very often we see that we are talking to someone, we said Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah, and that brother just passed by, did not answer. So the first thought actually comes in our mind, he ignored me purposely. He did not want to talk to me. He is thinking, he's like, Tees Markhan or something. He's someone great. That's why he did not answer. But there's so many reasons could be, right? That maybe he was thinking something else. Maybe he's not there. It happens. Imam says something and he reads in the Salah, people behind, where are they? Somebody is in Pakistan, somebody is in India, somebody is getting married twice, somebody is doing this and that, right? Thoughts. What he's saying, nobody knows. So let me give you an example, actually two examples. The first one, when I was in Malawi, Africa, so one of the Imam, he was leading Salah. Okay, so we were behind. Okay, so I want to talk about one person actually first. He used to, show that he is always in Medina. Like there is a person, he was always, quiet, and when we asked, like, what are you doing? Then, he mentions, okay, so when I'm even here, I'm in Medina actually, I'm not here. I think good about him, maybe he is. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give all of us tawfiq. So what happened, the Imam was leading and suddenly after Salah, half of the masjid is saying, it was 3 rakat. So it was, I think, Zohar Salah. And half of the masjid saying, no, it was 4. So there's some kind of, conflict. And then Imam said, ask that person, what do you think, Shaykh? He said, I don't remember, or I don't know. The Imam got angry and said, you are always in Medina, you are not even here? You don't know how many rakats happened? So he got angry. The second, which is actually serious. So first you laughed, and now I am going to talk about something serious. I have a very close friend of my dad. He lives in Houston. He's from Bombay, so I know him from there. Very good and cool person. I actually visited his house so many times. So when I came to United States first time, 2016, I went to visit my dad. So I said, let's go meet Brother Ghafoor as well. My boss said, okay, he will come in Jum'ah, you can see him. So he came in Jum'ah, And I said, Assalamu alaikum, brother Ghafoor, how are you? And actually, I told, in Urdu, my home town language, and, how are you? And he was so cold. Alaykum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Yes, alhamdulillah, all good. How are you? And I was shocked. Like, my tone is, completely different. His answer is completely different. Anyways, he left. I told my dad, Abba, I don't know, something very strange. Something very strange actually I saw. I noticed that Brother Ghafoor did not even, smile at me, like, did I do something wrong or what happened? Then my dad actually said, recently something really bad happened to him. His only one and only daughter, she went for the exam somewhere for her test. And while she was writing a exam or something, she got sick and they took her to the hospital. She got kind of a disease which actually happens 1 in a million people. So immediately they have to cut off her one leg and one hand during the surgery. And at that moment, I was thinking about myself that what kind of, so many thoughts I put in my mind. Why he did not reply, what happened, there's so many things. So what this example you will get to know, always think positive about others, about their behavior, about their answer, about their replies, about their any kind of thing. Sometimes, a person, even when he's in the masjid, and he does not talk to us properly or any kind of answer, we should be thinking maybe something going on in the house, maybe, ghar pe maar pad rahi hogi. You never know, right? If Brother Samir does not laugh, that means he did not get it, right? Okay. So, ijtanibu kathiran min adh-dhann. Let me quote one last thing. Even Rasulullah is asking us, Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam has mentioned in one of the hadith Qudsi, what is that? Ana inda dhanni abdi bi. I am as the assumption of my slave. I'm as it is. Whatever he thinks of me. Allah is saying, if he thinks I'm a Rahman al-Rahim, I'm so kind to him. If he thinks that who will solve my problem, what will happen, what's going to happen tomorrow, will I get job, so whatever. So if you think low about Allah, there will be no good. If you will think that no, Alhamdulillahi ala kulli hal, all thanks to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in every situation, inshallah there will be all good in our life. So always think positive about Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and always think positive about people as well. Jazakallahu khair. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. One short announcement. I know it's almost end of the Ramadan and almost end of our juz as well. I see that many people have memorized just 29, 30, they know. So when they hear any kind of mistake, Imam or any our young, Hafiz when he does, so there's so many noise come from. So it's not good. We are already right behind him. We can correct, inshallah. I know you have good intention, but the problem is that masjid is used. Sometimes you are in third row, fourth row, some over there, over here. So many noise come when we are in the microphone. So the noise does not reach to us. That's the first reason. The second reason, most of us, we are ahnaf in the masjid. And people, those who are behind, we don't know if he is looking in the phone or looking in the mushaf. When he corrects and we take that correction, immediately salah, according to fiqh Hanafi, is out. We are out of the salah, it nullifies the salah. And of course you don't want that. Because if we get to know later on, we will make you read those 2 rakat again. Right? So please, and some people they know only Surah Yasin and they correct Imam as well. And alhamdulillah, it's a good thing that you know it. But if there is major sin, what do we do? Let me tell you, let me clarify. Let's say Imam did mistake. Either we correct it immediately in Witr Salah, when I lead back, and I know that one of my Hafiz has done something wrong, I read that portion in Witr, or next morning Fajr, or next Isha. So we correct it, alhamdulillah. Jazakallahu khair. It's not about something personal. I hope you understand the masla. Jazakallahu khair. Assalamu alaikum.